Hey Pisces, what's going on? Welcome to your August reading for 2019. My name is Jai Gobind. This is your channel for grace. Thank you guys for being here live and also for watching this replay. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so and hit the notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and also when I upload videos. Hey Debbie, welcome into the live chat. Give the video a thumbs up as well so we can get the video circulating. If you want to schedule a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website at channelforgrace.guru. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Channel for Grace. And then I have another Instagram, it's called at Eagle Star Jewels, which is my jewelry company. If you didn't know, I do make jewelry. I make tantric malas and japa malas. So the ones that have the what's it called, the little tassels, and then the ones that don't have tassels and are like double helix design. I know there's been a lot of people interested in, you know, when you start to walk a spiritual path, you kind of want the tools to help you along the way, and malas are one of the most powerful tools that you can use because it's like wearing crystals on you all the time. Hey Sheila, welcome back. We've been talking a lot about the energies of, hey Cecilia, of this coming month and of the month that we just got out of. We just got out of eclipse season. And what that has done is open up a portal for us to step through, but we can't step through the portal unless we deal with the stuff that needs to be released and let go of. Yes, Danny's mala is going to arrive soon. Helpa, welcome in. And I'm thinking about your energy, Pisces. And right now the moon is in Cancer, and it's also in Mercury is also in Cancer and is retrograde. And so right now there's a lot of emotional things coming up. And this can be a little overwhelming for a lot of us, especially when we're on literally the darkest day of the moon, which is today, and it was yesterday as well. So tomorrow we move into a new moon. The energy is going to shift in a pretty big sense, pretty tremendously. We'll be moving into new moon in Leo, and Mercury is going to go direct. So those two things that are coming tomorrow are going to basically set us up for August. August is a month for us to just keep working on what has come up, keep working on what has been brought to the surface with the eclipses for us to deal with. And if you stay on that track, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel like you're on the right track. You're going to feel like there's something very important that you're moving towards, a very important direction. And don't forget that in the next 6 months, the next eclipses in December 26th and January 10th, some crazy stuff is going to go down. I usually follow the Leo King. His name is David Palmer. He's like my astrologer that I love to follow. He's on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff, and Facebook too, so you guys can find him. I like his style because he's very real with his message. And what he talks about is that on the 10th, so that's going to be the lunar eclipse, I believe. It could be the solar. I'm not sure. I'm going to stop saying exactly what it's going to be. But on the 10th, I know that there's this conjunction that's starting to happen between the planet Saturn and the planet Pluto. And they're both in the sign of Capricorn right now. And they're sort of really close to the South Node, which is also in Capricorn. Now, the South Node is all about karma, like healing karmic patterns. That's the stuff that we need to deal with, that we need to transmute in order to get towards the North Node energy, which is Cancer energy right now, which is being home. Like, where is home for you? So we're all going through this, and each of us is going to experience it like individually, but that's the basic like structure of what we're all dealing with. But when you add Saturn and Pluto, so Saturn is the planet of, it's like authority. It's following the rules. It can be a little pessimistic. It's very like adult-like. It's very authoritative in the sense of like, it wants you to do the right thing and be mature about it. And that energy is not fun. Like, we'd rather be in like Leo energy. You know what I mean? Plus, the planet is in Capricorn. So that is like times 100 because Saturn is home in Capricorn, right? And Pluto is the planet of death and it's in Capricorn. And then the South Node. So they're all like hanging out together. Karmic release, Saturn in Capricorn, following the rules, like the authorities, like it's pushing down on you. And then Pluto, the planet of death, right there with it. It's like this is not a happy transit. It's like it hasn't happened in a really long time, and it's going to bring up a lot of stuff for all of us. But that's why we have this opportunity right now, after these eclipses that we've just had, to take our life so that when that moment comes, we're in our highest vibration. When that moment comes, we're in a space of surrender and knowing that we are going to be okay. We're just being tested. That's the energy. I'm getting carried away, you guys. Let's do a little prayer and pull some cards. No, Marcy, you're not late. Oh, that's happening in January. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us today. I call in your assistance, your wisdom, and I trust your judgment in bringing in any other helpers or guides, especially from the animal kingdom, that would like to join us for this reading. We'll take any wisdom. Please clear the energy of the cards that I'm going to be using. And also my energy, because I want to be that clear channel for you guys. No, it's not like that. It's like, because we don't need prayers. What we need is like an intention for where you want to take your life. What direction do you want to take your life? You know? Prayers makes me think of like, oh, we need prayers, makes me think of like, we're all doomed. We're not doomed. None of us is doomed. This isn't like that. It's not that kind of energy. It is, however, take responsibility. Take responsibility, step up, being your best game. And not game as in like, this is a game, but game as in like, being your higher self. Brittany, you're hilarious. My natal, Saturn, Capricorn, as well as, oh, and your natal, your Saturn is in Capricorn, and it's, oh my God. And it's also rising. Funny thinking of how my Chiron is in Pisces. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Anne. Think higher than that. Well, this is intense, Pisces, because so far you've got the Devil card. This reading wants me to just pull all the cards and then talk about it, okay? So just give me a second. You did not want me to sneeze into the microphone. I know that. Okay, one more for Capricorn. I mean, not Capricorn, Pisces. Sorry, I do that sometimes. Don't get mad at me. I know what I know who I'm reading for, but sometimes that happens. Okay. Thank you. And my earring wants to come off. Okay, it starts off kind of weird, but then it gets really positive. This reading. Yeah, exactly. Well, the devil is not about death. The devil is about facing your addictions. And we all have those. Some of them are like major, like life-threatening addictions. And some of them are not life-threatening, but like soul-threatening, you know? Like, I think that's why it's the devil card, because it's like, it threatens your soul in a way that like you might give up on life while you're still alive, which in essence means that you're like suffering through life for no reason. Because that's what addictions do. They make you suffer through life. There's no reason to be suffering through life. You have a Pisces moon. Okay, let's take a look at this. You do have 2 pentacle cards, which is a good thing. And you have the, let me just show you the card. Okay. That sneeze really threw me off, you guys. Hang on. Sorry. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're live. There's no way to pause the video. And my nose is like all itchy. All right, let me show you the cards. The Devil, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. I like how I said that too. And the Zebra. So the Devil, like I said, is facing your addictions, but facing them in the way so that you stop suffering. You stop like dragging yourself through this 3-dimensional reality and start bringing your soul into it so that you can actually have a happy life. This is the Moon Child Oracle cards. Hey, Cynthia. Seven of Pentacles is a card of hard-earned rewards and the refinement of your deepest purpose. I love that. After all of your work and perseverance, you are able to gauge how you would like to invest your time and energy as you realize the importance of the momentum of your success. If you feel as though you have yet to reap the rewards, now is not the time to give up. Perhaps you've earned more than you thought possible along the way and have shifted your priorities unexpectedly. It could simply be a matter of gaining a new perspective and envisioning your path from a more spiritual, fulfilling position. Personal affluence and success may only take you so far, but if you source your work from the seat of your soul, exactly, your creations will not only be sustainable and authentic, they will raise your vibration of the collective. They will raise the vibration of the collective as a whole. That's exactly what I was talking about. And that has to do with getting rid of addictions, like dealing with the addictions, dealing with the things that make you feel like life is not worth living, dealing with the things that make you act in ways that are not for you. You can't be in your light, in your higher self, and be in your addictions at the same time. In order to be in your highest self, you have to be in your light, which means taking responsibility for your actions, which means understanding where you're at. It also means having compassion for where you're at and not feeling like the pressure, because you know that you're making the right choices, but it also takes time. It also takes time. This is a card, the 7 of Pentacles is a card of spiritual truth. So you're moving, as you deal with your addictions, you're moving towards your spiritual truth. And the moment you do that, you make the choice. It's a choice. It's an energetic choice. It's not a logical choice. It's not a choice of the ego. It's a choice of the heart, an energetic choice, where we often think that disease in the body, which can be, addictions can be diseases of the body in a way. We think that diseases of the body can only be dealt with the body, but that's not true, because you can give the body medicine, you can give it pills, you can give it all this stuff, but at the same time, that's not going to heal the root cause of where the suffering comes from. The physical ailments, addictions, all that stuff are just the physical, the 3-dimensional expressions, the 3-dimensional manifestations of someone who's suffering energetically, meaning they're not balanced energetically, meaning there's something not right with their energy. They're leaking their energy, their aura is really weak. chakras are not aligned, all that stuff. Cords are connected to people from the past that don't need to be connected to. This is the energetic. When you deal with the problems in the energy bodies, the stuff from the 3D automatically disappears. And so this is you understanding that process and how it works, that whatever is going on in the physical is not what's wrong. What's wrong is energetic, and it can also be emotional, because emotions are energetic as well. So that when you do this, when you realize this specific way of how things actually work, how healing actually works, the clarity comes flooding in. It comes flooding in. Ace of Swords. And you begin to understand things, and you begin to move in a new direction, and you begin to move towards prosperity, towards actually having a happy life, towards security, towards happiness. 10 of Pentacles. Because this is the card of completion and growth, and it calls you to commune with the sparks of your soul, which echo throughout lifetimes in harmony and bliss. That's so beautiful. This power conjures strength and security, and it is filled with spiritual fulfillment that connects us with our soul, family, and friends. This is a card of positive reflection and appreciation. At the apex of this light and stability, it is clear that you have built a strong foundation on which to rest and reap the benefits of everything you have worked towards. It is an indication of many blessings within your home, family, and future endeavors. Take this time to experience the freedom you have created, Pisces, for yourself. Enjoy life's simple pleasures, but don't forget to be generous with the knowledge of your wealth that you have gained. Because as you learn and as you go through that inner journey and that healing, you become a teacher for others. That's how teachers are formed in the world right now. It's not somebody who's like in a higher position than you. It's like your neighbor. It's like your friend. They are your teachers. So that's how you become a teacher, and that's how you bring more light to the world. Light workers don't need, there's a lot of them, especially if you're a second wave a volunteer. You don't need to do anything to do your light work other than be yourself. Like, heal yourself and be yourself and shine your light, and that's you doing the light work. And we forget about that because the ego gets in the way and the ego needs to feel important. So it's not about being important in the 3D. That's not what this is about. It's about healing in the fourth, fifth, sixth, like all the other higher dimensions that are energetic, and letting that manifest in the 3D. Because in the 3D, people want to see the shift. They want proof, right? And you are the proof of that when you heal yourself. Thanks, Cecilia. The zebra is eccentric. It's creative and it's very visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land. Doesn't necessarily have to be 3D. Okay? Faraway land can be energetic healing, can be astral travel, can be dreams, right? Very Pisces. Expanding your worldview while having a blast. What this tells me is that you're going to be receiving like a lot of visions. Like you will be having visions this month of where where the healing is. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. So it could possibly be a physical shift, traveling, but it doesn't have to be. Let's get some Work Your Light Oracle cards up in this reading, this very beautiful reading. Abundance for sure is coming for you, Pisces, and it's going to feel very close to home. I love triangles too. So it's just expressing to everyone in the last video I did that I'm going to be bringing a lot more astrology. So by next month, I'll be prepared for the readings in a different way to do these. So I'm excited about it because it's my passion to get way more into astrology. So I'll be looking at the major astrological events of September, and I will also be giving you a general reading based on each of the signs. So I'll do the tarot, but I'm also going to be telling you about what's happening astrologically and what that means for your sign. You've got no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Because what this message is, wait for the opportune moment. That's really what this card is saying. This is for somebody. Somebody needs to hear this. Wait for the opportune moment. You'll know what that is. You need to get a full body yes. If it's not like a full energetic and body yes, then it's a no. Maybes, by the way, maybes mean no. Star mother. How can you mother yourself? Take care of yourself. Do a lot of self-care. Especially if you're going to be doing a lot of like astral travel and things like that, and visionary things, intuitive eye things like opening up the third eye. You need to take care of yourself and make sure that you are always in a space of like protection. And answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? For sure, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? All right, Pisces, thank you guys so much. For those of you guys that watched live, and for those of you that are watching the replay, I appreciate it very much. Thanks for sharing this video out with your friends. It helps to get the channel growing as well. And I'm excited for next month's readings to bring the astrology into it. And it'll be the first time, and like that is my passion, and I know that I have to start moving in the direction, like whenever I feel this, like I know that I have to start moving in that direction now. It doesn't matter if I feel like I'm good enough or not, and this goes for everybody. This is a message for everyone. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're good enough. If you have a passion that wants to be expressed, like start doing it now. You'll get better at it. You don't need to do it perfect the first time. And that's the beautiful lesson of the day. You just start doing it now, because you don't have to get it perfect right away. You'll get better at it the more you practice. I love you guys. Don't miss tomorrow's live new moon in Leo ceremony at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will post it in the community board for you guys, so you guys don't miss it, but put it on your calendars to show up tomorrow night. And I will also be uploading a video tomorrow. I'm doing it on purpose for the new moon because of that energy of like beginnings. But it'll be the video that will give you all the information about the magic cleanse that Jason and I from Rayoflighttarot are doing together, and inviting you all to do it with us. And that will begin on August 15th, and all the details will be in this video that I'm going to record right after this. Love you guys so much. I'll see you very, very soon. Danny says, going to be doing some lives while I'm on the road meeting Jason, Jessica, and Brooke. Nice. More info to come. All right, you guys, have a good one, and I'll see you live tomorrow night. Sat Nam.